Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy, where we're playing the first game of that trilogy, simply called Crash Bandicoot. Last time we finished off the first part of the third island, the factory part of the island you might say, where we also took out the factory manager, Pinstripe Potteroo. Yeah, and then the episode ended, so we are going to continue on the high road, which is going to be the second and most difficult of the bridge stages here in this game. If you thought the first bridge stage was annoying with its precision jumping, it's going to be even worse than this one, so be prepared for a lot of frustration the first time you actually meet a stage like this. Hopefully I've got enough experience now, especially after the first time I played this game trying to do the time attacks for these stages. Therefore I've played the two bridge stages so many times already. I think I'm hopefully able to do a stage like this before the 20-minute mark gets reached. But I wouldn't be surprised that I actually need the entire episode for just this stage. Because if I need to be honest, the first time I played this game I indeed needed at least half an hour to beat this stage. This is where things really started to become difficult. Yeah, even the beginning of the stage is already annoying. At least now we can see where we need to jump. That was quick. Okay, I'm going to be happy the moment I reach the checkpoint in this stage. Because doing this first part over and over again is not fun in all honesty. Okay, let's do this correctly now. I know this is precision jumping, but I should be able to do precision jumping. Oh! I'm actually surprised it went well. Here are the turtles again. This was introduced in the ending part of the first bridge stage, but now we're going to make use of it a lot more. Use turtle jumps. Like this, and reaching checkpoint number 1. Also taking this Tawna symbol with me, of course. Whenever the turtles are moving, make sure to flip them over as far to the edge as you can. Because some of the jumps in the stage you can only make if they are as far to the edge. Some of these jumps are actually too far otherwise. Case in point. Especially in the time attack, this is hell, because then you're actually forced to do this fast. And then usually things don't end very well. And before you're actually able to do this successfully, yeah, you're pretty much playing for an hour. And then you're lucky to get the regular relic, so let alone the platinum one. Yeah, this is really high school platforming, if it isn't obvious. Make sure you are at the edge, otherwise we're not going to make this jump like I just proved. Get the Tawna symbol number 2 at the checkpoint. You know, all of these bonuses are a very good thing in these later stages, because the bonuses also function as checkpoints. And I need a lot of checkpoints in stages like these. Man, I'm glad this stage actually does not give you a special gem. Being forced to do this stage without dying. It's going to be time attack nightmares all over again. Because, spoiler alert, time attacks you also need to do without dying. That's why some of these stages are so annoying. Also not looking forward to the next stage, because that is indeed going to be a stage where we need to play for a special gem again. And yes, that one's also going to be insanely difficult, so... This might become an episode where we're not going to play a whole lot of stages, because of the stages being way too difficult. But at least we're still moving forward. Yeah, correctly. Also fine. This is going to be Tawna symbol number 3, and therefore the bonus. And more importantly, a checkpoint. Yeah, this looks easy. Jump, jump, and move on. Oh, for this one we need to be careful. Make sure to jump on these crates while actually skipping out on one every single time. Because we also need a way to get back again There's also a row of crates on the bottom, as you can see. And of course, you want to start that all the way to the left, so make sure to do it like this. Even the Tawna bonuses are starting to become complicated now. And that was it. 27 crates added to our total. Almost there. One more part to do. Be careful for this part. We need to bounce from turtle to turtle. That's easy to miss. Jump on the slanted platform. And there we go. Awesome. One of the most difficult stages in the game so far. Complete. 16 gems. 68% complete. But it is no time for relief. We are not going to receive relief anymore for a while. From this point on, everything is going to be insanely difficult. Starting off with the next special gem stage. The red gem can be earned in Slippery Climb, which is going to be the first exterior castle level. And this one is going to be really difficult. It is going to be a new type of platforming stage with challenges we have not seen yet. Most of all, the fact that we need to do it without dying is going to be utter hell in this one. Let's see how far we can get. Break every box without dying to earn the red gem. Attempt number 2. Oh, let's pick up all of the Wumpa fruit. I want my extra life back. Time this correctly. Yeah. Third one is going to be super annoying. Out of sync platforms. Always a 2D platformer's biggest nightmare. This game is very good at that, actually. Out of sync platforms. You go away with your hand. Okay. And this bottom part of the stage is pretty easy. It usually rarely gives me any trouble. First real tricky jump. There we go. Let's move on. Most of the crates are actually going to be placed in these doorways. That's also immediately one of the problems, because I can remember one of the first times I played this stage, and its successor. But I was sometimes stupid enough to actually run past all of these doorways. And therefore at the end, didn't have all of the crates. For some reason, these things are easily overlooked. But because of that happening to me once, I've actually learned myself not to make that mistake ever again. Oh, be quick. Of course, the platforms are not going to stay active on these staircases. Time this correctly with the bird. If you don't time it correctly, you're not able to get on the platform anymore. You actually have to do it with the bird. And that will disappear the moment you kill it, so... Only get one shot at that. These platforms move really fast, so I also need to jump fast. Well, I did get beyond the part of the first try at least. This is going to be new content. Another useless checkpoint. 99 Wumpa fruit. Yeah, these platforms are annoying. They actually have variable speed. They don't always move in the same speed. And then you can easily get tricked. Yeah, like that. This way we reach the top. And we need to make our way right. Be careful for the scientists here. I don't have any Aku Aku, so getting hit by anything is immediately going to be death. And these platforms that move in variable speeds are definitely my least favorite parts of these castle stages. With these platforms it's really difficult to calculate where you need to approach them. can't count the number of times I missed my jumps on these things. There's my 1-up back at least. I'll just make sure to get it this time. We're still not there yet. Howdy, sir. I would actually like it a little bit more if you don't hold your hands out of these bars. Here's the bonus. Aku Aku, it's always nice to have. But I can remember this Dr. Brio stage being really difficult, so I'm probably not going to be able to keep this Aku Aku. Oh, there I go already. That was quick. Did not even get past the first jump. It is a very difficult jump. That's my defense, but still. Great. And go. And fall down on that crate. I said fall down on it, not past it. Okay, forgot it this time. I know how it works, I just need to execute it properly. Jump! And hold left. Wait till the coast is clear, hit the switch and go. And yeah, there we go. 16, 17, 18, 19, done. And now for the final part. Completing this bonus is one thing, but it's not the end of the stage, so... At least in the bonus we are allowed to die. Now we are not allowed to die, so... Keep your wits about you. Oh, these silly platforms again. Get in the doorway. More crates. Now back to safety. It's also not going to be easy. Oh! Okay, one more part. Time it the moment the second bird flies down. So let's go now. The third one will also fly down the moment we reach it. Great, great. One final scientist. And 2 final crates. There we go. Second try. Could have been worse. Red gem acquired. Perfect. Nice red gem you've got there, Coco. Completion rate 71%. Well, I was expecting this to take a bit longer, but I'll take a second try. I'm still glad it was not the bridge level that actually required you to do it without dying. It luckily was this one. Before moving on to the next annoying stage, Lights Out, we are first going to take this newly acquired red gem to an earlier stage. The red gem was going to be required on the Island 1 stage, Native Fortress. There was one part where we needed to go into the clouds, and that we now can do. And of course also take care of the first bridge stage. That is also the stage where the platform was red. But this one is already long enough, so I'm doubting I'm able to actually do both of them in this episode still. The stage actually might take a while. I wouldn't mind if I actually eat up all of the rest of my video time with this stage. In my planning of this video, I did actually take in account the scenario of just playing the bridge and the castle level and nothing more. Because of them being so difficult. So also being able to fit in this stage is already a plus for me. So if this is going to be the only stage we're going to still play in this episode, I don't mind. I'm already ahead of my schedule, basically. This is also a stage I did not really like playing in a time attack, in all honesty. This is a stage where you can easily make small mistakes. I found out. It's not per se a difficult stage, but if you're trying to do it fast, it is a stage where you can easily make a very small, tiny, but yet deadly mistakes. Especially with these guys. Oh. See, even if I'm not in a hurry, I'm not able to get past this guy. Come on. This joke is starting to become old now. There we go. Fun fact about Crash Bandicoot, simple natives are more difficult than the final boss. Watch me plow my way through Neo Cortex in the final episode with ease, but actually having trouble with these natives. Those are the most funny games, where regular enemies are actually more difficult than some of the bosses are. But anyway, let's go try going through the stage in a relaxed way. I also don't want to go too fast, this is not a time attack quite yet, so it would feel a bit weird if I already start running through the stage. Well, in the bonus content I'm going to do it again. Try to approach all of these stages in a different way each time I go through them. All of the stages I need to go back to because of the special gems that are required from later stages. I need to do some of the stages 3 times in total, of course. This stage I'm now showing off for the second time. Even this is not going to be the final time. It is in that sense also a bit of a Metroidvania, you might say. With all of the backtracking. But at least I can try to go through this part a bit faster. Last time I was here I was greedy for this Aku Aku and the Wampu fruit over here, so actually wasted a lot of time here. Allow me not to do that again. Looking at my time, already approaching 17 minutes. I highly doubt I'm able to do lights out in this episode anyway. Because, yes, that's also going to be another very difficult stage. I'd also not like to play that one during the afternoon. It's way too light in my room right now, so a dark stage like that's going to be super annoying if whenever I'm not able to see correctly. I'd like to record that one during evening, if you don't mind. When it's actually also dark. When stages like those are going to be more easy. So I've indeed already decided this is indeed going to be the final stage I'm going to be playing today. And next time I'm going to record in the evening and get started with lights out. And there's also still another stage that we need to do, of course, the bridge stage. The first one. The red gem also unlocks the platforms there. Let's go up in the clouds finally. The red platform is active. Be careful though, because if you fall here, you're not really able to see where you're going to land. And you usually end up falling into the endless pits. That's usually how it works. Once we are at the clouds, it's time to pick up the remaining couple of crates. It looks like we can even go higher. Yeah, make sure to get these crates while still on the trampoline box. If you stand on the red platform already, you're going to be sent upward. Like that. Ukulele. I'd like to play ukulele, actually. Even though I don't have that one on Nintendo Switch, but still. Also still an awesome game. Still waiting for the next installment in that series as well, ukulele. Any game where you can play as a lizard is already a plus side for me. But anyway, there we are. Back where we started. Now, it's time for us to make our way back to the ending. We've already seen the ending before of this stage. But we need to see it again, because otherwise it does not count. Some games actually do it like that. That you're able to backtrack into a stage, only pick up the thing you've missed, and then you can exit again. And it will still count. Crash Bandicoot is not one of those games. In order to clear off a stage 100%, you need to get the gem, not just the crates. The crates are just there to spawn the gem. It does not appear if you only go for the crates that you've missed the first time through. You need to get all of them in the same run, only then it will count. That is how it works. One more. Bam. Always awesome the moment you can actually see the crate breaking on screen, getting the final crate. And with that, we have 18 gems. We only have to find 8 more in the entire game. A couple of them are, of course, still missing from earlier stages. We're still missing 2 of the special gems, the purple one and the yellow one. In fact, we still have 1 more to do, of course. But looking at my time and knowing me, I actually screw up in the bridge stages a little bit too much. I think Road to Nowhere and completing that one 100% is going to be the first thing we're going to do next time. Can also fit in Lights Out in that episode. I actually like to have some darkness in my room before I attempt the complete that difficult and annoying gimmick. Next time, Road to Nowhere. And then lights out for the purple gem. Thank you all for watching and see you folks in the next episode. Treecks out. I will see you next weekend.